Yo! What's good, epic gamers? I got needy streamer overload music in the background because we'll be playing Muse Dash, and they added Internet Yammer. So there's 2 songs now. Although funnily enough, the Overdose one they added to the default music, so if you buy the game and not the DLC, you can get that one. But this one was added as a collab pack, so you have to have the DLC to get this one. That's how they get you. But also the DLC for Muse Dash is easy. You buy it once and you have everything, or at least it used to work that way. It doesn't anymore on PC. Now, if you bought the DLC and you log in within a week of an update, then you get that update for free, because you already bought the DLC, but then after 1 week, it no longer gets given to people who log in after that. Like, you get it forever if you log in that time period, but if you don't, then whenever you do come back to the game, you have to buy. The Switch is not being affected by that, because the Switch is very different, because they're inconsistent with their updates on the Switch, because to update something on console you have to get approval from the console makers, so you have to send it to Nintendo and they have to say yes and everything, so they decide to not do that monthly, because, I don't know, I guess they just don't want to, they can't be asked with it, so they just every now and again do bigger updates where we get a bunch of months at once. And this time we got February through to July, 6 updates all at once. But it's not fully caught up, which is sad. I was hoping it would be just for Miku collab, but I guess I can live without the Miku collab for a little longer. Hopefully at like the end of the year or something, they'll bring like the next 5 and just be caught up then. That would be nice. Because sometimes they do monthly updates, actually. There's been like 2 or 3 times where they've actually brought an update out while it's the latest update, and they were only that 1 update behind for only like a handful of days or whatever. Those are wacky, but most of the time you just wait for like a fucking year and then they just dump like 8 on you at once. That's usually how it goes. And sometimes it fully catches up when they do that, and sometimes it doesn't, so it's whatever. But anyway, I'm excited, because I'm also just excited to be back streaming. Muse Dash is pretty easy stream. You guys get to, I don't talk as much, but you guys get to enjoy some Muse-ick. So let's get rid of that. And that also means that this is a great excuse to use Pastel Era baby. Pastel Era. It's Era's Pastel Era. Pastel Era, boys and girls. I almost used this a few times. And I also almost used the Era Nun a few times. Era Holy, I think is its official name. Jeez, rhythm games are so loud, bro. But yeah, there's a few times where I used other ones, but I never did because I was like, no. It just doesn't feel right. But now it does. Now it works. Now it makes sense for this. So let's go over what's here, everyone. If you remember, last time was Arknights. So we got My DX collab. We got You're Awake, come play Oladash. It's Oladash. It's Happy Otaku Pack Volume 17. That's a much more normal one. Muse Radio FM 104 with special guest OMG Kawaii Angel-chan. Whoa! Yeah, so that's when that was added. The 5th anniversary update, and then the Cosmic Radio Perilist update. Those are all the ones that we're gonna have to go through. There's some new characters. There's a new Burrow, this one. She sucks. And then there's also Ola. I say she sucks because, like, you'd have to, like, specifically plan for it in a very specific way, and even then it would only work on specific maps. Like, look at this. Will first consume Fever energy every time she gets hurt when Fever mode is active. Defeating enemy grants 30% bonus score. So you have to, like, get hit to then activate Fever mode to... Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's like you wanna... If you get hit, you use up your Fever, but you want to get Fever mode because then you get bonus score when you're in Fever. But so it's like you don't want a song where you get a lot of Fever, but then you'd also have to not get hit, even though it's like part of her power-up. It's weird. I just found out the last Disney movie I watched released in 2003. That's crazy. Yeah, that definitely can't be true for me, because I was in prep in 2003. No, I've definitely watched... The last one I watched was maybe Frozen, actually. It might have been the first Frozen. You know, if we're talking Disney... Obviously, if you count the other things Disney owns, then obviously... But yeah, obviously we mean Disney. And yeah, Disney, I haven't seen one in quite some time. But sure, we'll use her, because why not? New character. There's also new illustrations! The best part of any update. The illustrations. So where do the new ones start? Do they start... Yeah, okay, so that was the last one. They start here. Does Kingdom Hearts count as a Disney movie? Oh yeah, I don't have any of that shit set up. Go men. But we got this one, which is very cool, and I added it in. I kept it in the rotation of loading screens. There's this one, which is fucking sick. You guys know me. You know me. This is basic Aira vibes right here. Like all this fucking pastel colors, pink shit. It's just vaporwave. It's my vibe. I fucking love these. They're both fantastic. This one's alright. It's kind of basic, but I like it. It's just got all the Dash collab stuff. It's alright. This one's lame because all the April 1st ones are kind of lame. I just don't like the style of it, but it's whatever. It's good, I guess. They want vacation. Workers' rights. We stand. And then here's this motherfucking good shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can we get a look at this? Fucking greatest thing ever made that mankind has ever devised. Yeah, I mean, I know how all those different ones work. I just never bothered to do it. I'm not much of a Twitch viewer, is the thing. So that, like, side of the experience. I'm just bad with streams. I watch VODs. I'm not a live guy kind of watcher as a viewer, sadly. So I don't know. Part of the ecosystem is lost on me. Mainly the chat part. Girl in suit still better? You mean Marja? She's alright. I like her nun outfit. But yeah, look at this! Fucking, oh my god, OMG Kawaii Angel and fucking Buro about to do some really gay shit. It's fucking fantastic. And she's got a little love frame of, I can't remember her name when she's not streaming. It's fantastic. Because Buro is also my favorite. So this is just, oh, I love it so much. There's this one, which is of course with the new character. And, yeah, the new Buro. It's fine. It's alright. There's this one, which I like. Selfie, this was for the 5th anniversary. There's this one, which is really fucking nice. Space Buro, looking sexy as fuck. Another one for the 5th anniversary. There's this one, which I love. I love it. I love it so much. Look at it, guys. It's so good. Look at fucking Rin. Holy shit. They made her like a super sexy gal. Fucking Boro being, as usual, best girl. Just being my fucking style exactly always. She doesn't miss. She doesn't miss. Boro just, she's perfect. She's always the exact vibe I want. I I've never even looked at these things, don't know how much I have unlocked. I mean, you don't have to play that much to unlock all of them, it's just that they add, like, as many as, like, 1 or 5, like, per update. Like, they add a bunch, so... I already went ahead and unlocked all of these. You need to play the game more after an update to unlock them. So I was playing yesterday and unlocked them all. But I didn't play any of the new stuff, obviously. I was a good girl, and I waited. Look, we got 100,000 Weeaboo followers, guys! This was for their Twitter, I believe. Their Twitter got 100,000 followers. There's this one, which I really like, just because I always like when they have this artist do backgrounds. They do them every now and again. Weeaboo followers Chinese website. Well, their Twitter's in Japanese is the funny thing. It's a Japanese Twitter account. I think they know where the majority of their audience is. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. So I think they're Taiwanese, not Chinese specifically, but I actually can't remember for sure. There's this one, which I don't know if it has a set loading screen, just because it's like, it's whatever. It's just Ola again. And there's this one, also for 100,000 followers, but not in English this time. And I really like this one. It's very cute. Very, very idle. There's this one, which was added with the Happy Otaku pack. This one. I always love the non-Marja images just because they always include little devil in there, off to the left there. She's just kind of chilling. I love her so much. She's always tiny, and I love her little outfit and the way she looks. She's perfect. Devil Rin is fantastic. There's another one with Devil Rin that's like... God, I'd never be able to find it. There's just so many. There's another Devil Rin one that's really cute. I want to find it now. There it is! And look at her just off to the side. I love how she looks here. I love the pose, and I love the big legs. I love that, like, just chunky leg design, like panty stockings, and I don't know, there's some other stuff that do it. There's other shows that do that, like, chunky leg design. I love that shit. This one is here. Everybody getting drunk. Marja in the background, just not vibing with it all. And this one, the space one for the Cosmic Radio update. And then there's 2 new loading screen. Sorry, like opening screens. They're not loading. They're like when you open the game. There's this one. Added for April 1st, so it's insane. And then there's this one, which is just fine. I don't know if either of them are set to be able to come up naturally. Okay. So, first. Where are we going? Gamers. Why is it not in the collab section? Is it a concept? No. Where's... This is concept. There's no way it's concept. Yeah, it's not. Where is it? What? First, let me get a thing up so that I can consult it later. Let's make sure I get everything. This one, there we go. Oh. Why is it out of order? Yeah, okay, there we go. And then this one, right? Does it then work normally? Okay, it does, good. Okay. Let's get into this. But sure, first we'll... No. We'll do Internet Yamare first, even though it wasn't what was added in February. We're not going in order. We mostly will, but I want to do Internet Yamare first. Because I love it so much! Yo, how many people have played? 26 people have played it. Because Switch has its own leaderboard. And no one plays on Switch. I mean, when I checked yesterday, it was 2 people. No one's even gotten 100% accuracy yet. So fucking funny. No one plays on Switch anymore because they just take so long to put out their updates. But look, I'm here. I bought it on Switch. I'm gonna keep fucking playing it on Switch. God damn it. I will be the holdout. They're not. They update monthly everywhere on PC. On Switch they don't. That's why I'm doing multiple updates at once. And also not up to the current month. Because they only just yesterday added the February to July updates. We were stuck on January still till then. Yeah! Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, my brain just like, I don't know what happened there. It felt like I fucking froze. Bro, I'm playing so bad. I should have warmed up before stream, god damn it. I'm playing so bad right now. Can just ruin the fucking music with the horn. Like, I play once every 6 months. Anyway, only reason I got it on PC was because I wanted a room game and it was like a bug. Never did warm up for my stream playing Miku and Persona Dancing. By the way, if you have it on PC... Why is my VC face thing on? What? I never even realized that till now. Jesus. Okay, there we go. If you have it on PC, by the way, you can't... And you bought... If you did buy the DLC, because the DLC actually gets you everything else, you won't get the updates for free anymore unless you log in within a week of them coming out. So, Miku update and every update since then you don't have if you haven't been logging on. And you will have to pay for them individually as their own DLCs. Because before that it had just worked that if you bought just as planned, then you'd get every update for free after having bought just as planned. But if you never bought just as planned, then you don't actually have most of the game. That's why it's only a couple bucks. It's, Oh, it was yeah. If you bought just as planned, then you got... It used to be you get every update as they come out for free with that DLC pack. Yeah, they did a big sale when they increased the price for it. They did a big sale, and then after the sale was over, they increased the price. And they said it would, like, never go on sale for that much again. But yeah, now you won't have... And so that is, you get all the updates for free with that. Now that's not how it works. You need to log in within a week of an update coming out to get it. So you don't have the, like, 3 or 4 latest updates you won't have. And you'll keep not getting them for free unless you log in within a week of them coming out. Then you get the update, and then you have it. But if you don't get it within a week, then it goes to become its own paid DLC separate. It's every month, so I mean, if you just check the news page and see it in time, then you just need to log in and grab it. Like, you'll then have it forever once you grab it. Man, I did terribly. 16th. Blech. Alright, let's do it on hard. I forgot how long this song is. Yo! I fucking love this art so much. Look at that outfit Boru's wearing. It's so fucking good. That is asking a lot. Just opening the game. That's a lot. Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, this is much harder. Was this level 8? I might fail, actually. Well, let's see. I can't tap that fast and keep rhythm. One or the other. That's always when I fail with the harder difficulties in Muse Dash. Like, I can mash that fast, but not while keeping rhythm and changing the speed at which I mash. I just don't have that level of control. I'm real bad, bros. Brain dead.
けたの。先生からネットをやめろって言われて、もうお前らと会えないと思った瞬間胸が苦しくて、リアルが壊れてもここがいいって思ったの。初めてフォローされた人のこと覚えてる？こんな私を見て承認してくれたぬくもりティ。もう細かいことはどうでもいいね。せーの。
Oh no, the red I did this to me. Ah! Near the end, to go down, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm gonna get arrested. One or two more songs like since last year. Fair enough. God, it's fucking hot. Let me reposition my fan. There we go. That shouldn't make it much louder, really, but it makes it cooler. This character sucks. Okay, right. It should be in the collab, but it's fucking not. I'm just gonna have to check all. No, there's way too much in all. Well, it's not a fucking default music. It wasn't in concept, was it? Yeah, because there's all the dash. And then it's the virtual IO. That's just as planned plus. Why is it not here? That's super weird. It's like in a different spot? No, this is all like in order. Is it give up treatment? No way. Yeah, no, it's not. It can't be anything else, bro. What? I'm just gonna have to go to all and find it somewhere. What is it under? Wait, let's actually check. Does the update thing say where it is? My DX. Yeah, it says collab pack. Oh, I have to redeem. That date is wrong, by the way. That's for the PC one. They just copy-paste it. But my 233, I mean, that might be right. Oh, whoops. I didn't, you know. Right, I forget. You have to do this on the touchscreen, I think. Give me a sec. Yeah, you do for some reason. What was it? 233? Okay. Yep, it worked. Awesome. Yeah, that redeem date's wrong because they just copy it from the PC. They copy paste the text. Is this it? This is it right here. Yay. Here we go. Alright. Let's go for the My DX collab. $90-something base game, maybe? I don't know. They one of the most average moments I've had my fill. Fair enough. I It's not like I haven't played in a long time. I played last night and I was so much better than last night. What the fuck happened, bro? I'm doing shit right now. Four. Yeah, because Internet Yammer was probably the most popular thing added, and that has 12 plays. Yeah, this has 8. It's got 8 plays, bro. Like, it's literally, I'm moving the wheel. It's not scrolling. That's it. It's fucking hilarious. And it's a mostly Japanese players. Me and Joshua, bro. Me and Joshua. We're the English holdouts. It says 7. So it will be 8 once I play. I do worse on easy than normal. That's weird. I've heard that from people. Like, so many people that play rhythm games always say that, and I'm like, that I don't know why, because I've never experienced that. Like, I'm not super great at this game anyway, so whatever. But in rhythm games where I am actually good, like, I always play the easy difficulties and then the harder ones. And then, yeah, the harder, like, difficulties have more plays all the time in the online rankings, and I'm like, huh. And I've never understood that. Because I don't experience it. Like, I kinda get it. Because it's slow, I guess. But, yeah, I've just never had that experience. So I always just play easy so that it's done and, like, cleared. Yeah, that'll also happen. Honestly, sometimes after you take a long break and then you come back, you like play better as well. Sometimes with rhythm games, it's really weird. I remember the last time I played, I had only a full combo on Brain Power Master difficulty when before I was struggling with normal. Yeah. That makes sense. Sometimes it just happens. It's weird. Wait, where did I place in relation to Joshua? Yo, I'm 2 spots above him this time. Get fucked, Joshua. It's like all the same people every time as well. Even looking at the Japanese characters. Hilarious. Me, Joshua, and 6 Japanese homies. We're all that's here. We're the only Switch Muse Dash players left. All the others were destroyed during the incident. What? Nice. You had higher percentage? Yeah, but I got better score because you probably used a shit character. I use the best character. When combo reaches above 60-70, Jokobura get a higher combo bonus score. So if I get a full combo, it doesn't matter how much more accurate he is if he didn't use fucking Jokobura. Joshua doesn't know the meta, although he beat me here. He did beat me here. He probably got a full combo. But also he had higher accuracy than the top player, and he still came second, so... Oh shit, they're all getting cold, guys! There's only 5 left, including me! No! It's fine, there's more here. Yeah, there's literally way more here. How many? 14 in hard. No one plays easy. I speaking of hating the fact that you had to unlock selling difficulties in Idle Master Cinderella Starlight stage on phone because that suck at easy normal but do really well in Hard Master and Master Plus, probably still my favorite room game if I had access to it, so I feel this league pro player. I don't really care that too much about score either, really. I don't like grind out scores or anything. Because there might be, like, if I did this, I think Devil, well, she only works on higher difficulties though, so. I'm sure depending on the map there's some other characters that are higher. It's just that Chocobo is a very good general one. The other ones are, like, so much more specific that it's like, yeah, if the map allows for it, it could score more points, but it would depend. And then Devil Marija just, like, is objectively better, but you lose HP every second that you're playing with her. So you have to use a specific elfin that gives you HP for each note you hit, but then you need to be in a song with a lot of notes, so she only really works on the harder difficulties. Because otherwise you'll just run out of health too quick and then die. Since she passively loses HP in exchange for a shit ton more score. Yeah, you used to have to do that in Love Live too. In School Idol Festival, like, I don't know when they changed it, but when I like first played 8 years ago now, you had to pass the song on easy to get it in normal, and then you had to pass it in normal to get hard and all that jazz. But then they changed it so you just get them all at once. And that's a rhythm game I'm actually good at, and where I can actually do like full combo master and expert songs and all that. But even then, with me getting to that skill level in that game, I never like had a problem beating the easy ones. So I still would clear them just once on easy, so that they were cleared on easy and like had the full combo and everything there. I'd only be willing to unlock songs I actually like then. I don't know, there's nothing else to do. Like, it's a rhythm game, so it's like, oh, new song. Play it once on easy, and then you have it on normal, beat it once on normal, and then you have it on hard, beat it once on hard, and then you have expert. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, even once it was all unlocked, I still did it on all difficulties, just so that I had it cleared on all difficulties. Because then I don't need to play it again. If it's cleared and it's full comboed on easy, then I never have to play it again, in my mind. And I could just never play it, but then the notification that I hadn't cleared it would be there forever, so then I'd just have 99 all along the bottom of the screen. And I know other people are fine with that, because every time people post screenshots of their phones and mobile games, they got fucking 99 over everything, and it freaks me out. I can't handle it. Just fucking clear the easy songs. Then I can actually use the notification system to be aware of new content, instead of just being like, oh, well, it says 99 as always, no need to check if there's anything new. That would just freak me out. Freaks me out. Uncleared notifications. Like, on your mail app it's one thing, but clear your notifs in your fucking gacha games, you freaks. At least in the gachas. Bro, why does it have to be so hot? Oh, yeah, I guess. Actually, that's true. I didn't think about if you weren't there from early on. I got the game when when the Love Live Muse movie hadn't even come out, so... I mean, maybe I doubt there was even 100 at that point, but yeah, I mean, there was a handful, but really not that many back then. And then everything else, I just, yeah, did it as it came out. But yeah, I guess if you got in now with so much more songs now. But yeah, then they stopped doing it at one point, probably because they realized, yeah, if you started with that many songs, it'd be annoying. So they eventually changed it. I can't remember when, though. I think it was it before Nijigasaki? I'm not sure. I really couldn't say. I know when they added Aquas, it was still like that. So it should just be like that from the get-go in Civ 2. But also I transferred my data, so for when Civ 2 comes out, I selected to transfer my data. So, I mean, maybe it'll keep my clears of all the older songs. I don't know if it will, though. If they have the same mapping, it should keep them, but I guess if they change the mapping, it won't, but we'll see. I think it does keep your rank at least, so I'll still have a shit ton of LP to use. Man, this song is boring to play. There's no interesting patterns or beat or moment of flows. This is just fucking boring. Look at this basic ass shit. What a lame map. That's why I fucking full comboed it, because it fucking sucked. Caught up with Genshin. Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't play Genshin. I played it twice, and the first time I played it was over 2 years ago, so... Just in general for rhythm games though, even when I streamed the Mika game, I kept going for 10-15 songs by myself, and the rest was purely just chat requests. Andrew would always request his hand up disliking. Yeah, well that one sucked, so... Any codes I need to redeem? Billy, 400,000 followers! Congratulations, illustration! Fucking Billy. 6 songs, 1 title screen, 1 illustration. Ooh, new sound effect. Okay, so I think this is a concept pack. Let's go through my concept pack. Yep, it sure is. Yeah, I played these. Well, let's try these out then. Oh, it's a region? Okay. See, I didn't even know. I thought it was a character. Because you said really pretty, and I'm like, oh, talking about something being pretty in Genshin, it's gotta be a fucking character. Obviously. Yo! So many goes. Fucking eco, baby! I love when they do fun stuff like this with the maps. Oh! I'm the worst fucking player ever to live. I deserve to be killed. People who are bad at video games don't deserve rights. I should be destroyed for being an unskilled gamer. Yeah, the gimmick maps are always fun when they like do. Even though this one does seem overall more normal, it's just fun when they do, like, even just put in a little bit of a silly thing. But yeah, the ones that like full on the entire point is a gimmick is like those ones are fucking so fun. Like this one where it keeps going black and like it like the whole screen goes black, so you can't even see the notes or your character, and it just like flashes light in every few seconds so that you can see the upcoming stuff. And so you have to like remember it and time it. Only getting an update, like it's just a really cool. I can imagine it would be. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Sans! No, this really doesn't sound like my kind of music, this one. Yo, 2023? That's current year. I guess all the Oladesh ones are gonna do that. Lenoda? What? Yo, gimmick map! You can tell because the difficulties aren't numbers, they're IG and JH. Alright, easy IG. Let's see what we got going on. They do letters when it's just gimmicks. Oh, okay, I see. That was fun. Rumor has it that something might happen if you cleared milk. Oh, it's so hot. I hate this, bro. I actually hate summer so fucking much. Yo, Northern Hemisphere, I got a crazy idea. How about we give you our summer, and you give us your winter, so that I can always have winter, and you guys can always have summer. how about that one, eh? And then once I move to the... And then we flip it once I move there, okay? I can't believe I'm so fucking brain dead. Holy shit, why did I do that at the end? I'd rather know that means rain, oh yeah. Eh. I just fucking hate summer so much, bro. It's actually the worst. And it's only November. Ugh. It gets worse in December and January. It's like not at the point where I'm like constantly pissed off with. Well, it is, but it's like it's because it's now. It's so far only reached to the point where it's just slightly irritating constantly. So it's like just hot enough that I'm like, I'm not like super hot, but I'm like hot enough to be annoyed constantly. Like it doesn't go away. It's not like for just for a bit. It's like that's like the kind of rate we're at now, and I hate it. And that's why I just keep complaining, because it's more the constantness of it, because I just have to keep being slightly irritated by it. Oh well. That's why I'm playing bad guys, it's totally the hate. Let's blame that. Can't blame myself. I can't admit fault. What? Oh my god, that fucks with me so much. Having the notes move but not the background? This fucks with my head, bro. Throws my timing off so much. Whoops. I took my hands off the controller. It's been freezing here for the last 2 days. It's been pretty nice. Is this? Oh yeah, it's the last. Did I? Oh yeah, no, I did fail it on hard. I was so confused for a sec. Question mark difficulty? Joshua's the #1 here? Holy shit. Alright, question mark difficulties are always also wacky. Look, Blurry loves me, guys. She loves me, and she's real, and she's my wife, and she totally does love me specifically, and no one else, and she's real, and she's my wife, and you can't prove otherwise. You can't prove me wrong. Look at her, see? She loves me. Ah! No, bro, that fucks with me so much. I can't. Oh, bro, that's. Ugh. I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't beat Joshua. That one's fun though. Alright, what's next? Oh, just Happy Otaku Pack Volume 17. And then Gospel Edited just as... We'll do all the Just As Planned Plus editions at the end, so, yeah. This one's 17. There we go. Happy Otaku packs honestly can be real hit or miss. I like some of the, like, sometimes I like some songs in it, and I don't like other songs in it. Real mixed bag. Like, I'm an otaku. Why doesn't it always make me happy? False advertising.
ちゃんの演技すっごいでしょ。
Ugh. Every time one of these comes up, you could just hear me in my voice just going like, ugh. One of these kind of songs. Just not my jam. Not my jam, not my honey, not my Vegemite. It's a whole lot of not mines, you know? This part actually sounds nice, but I know they're gonna ruin it, because I heard the preview. There it is. This part also sounds nice. And they ruin it again. When it's not being the most generic dubstep imaginable, it's pretty good. Good again. What? Fucking excuse me? What a mixed bag of a song. But I mean, come on, bro. If you're gonna unironically say drop the bass in your dubstep song, that's a little... that's a little... like, really? Yo! Now we're talking songs that sound like their anime openings. Oh, look, Christmas. Christmas Mojo. So cute. Oh, yeah. Ah, I can see the anime opening now. Yeah, panning shots of characters in classrooms. Let's fucking go. Yeah, have the slower part so that we can show the character being sad to set up future sadness. But now she's happy and determined and hanging out with her friends. If it's a club room show, show them doing club stuff. Yeah, friendship. fine. Don't worry about this part. It won't be in the TV edit. This part can be in it again. But it's like the same as before, so you know. Either or. It sounds like an anime I'd never watch. Sounds like an anime I'd fucking watch. You want to hear an anime opening sound and song? Go fucking from Love Live, Ian Friends. Holy shit, the Printemps song. Me and my mate would always talk about how much Ian Friends sounds like a fucking anime opening, especially if you play on the, because on the mobile game all the songs are edited down a bit, they're not the full songs on the mobile game, and so we're like, yeah, and the version you hear in the mobile game is the TV edit. It's like the flow and the everything, it's so perfectly like, oh yep, here's where they pan up to the title, here's where they show this, here's where they show that. Like, should be any day right now. 2 days, yeah. So, I mean, well, kind of 2 days. Less than 48 hours, but more than 24. So, like, what is it? It's almost 7. 29 hours, I guess. About. Thereabout. Yeah, and then OP's only gonna be for like 2 days, so people better fucking get in quick. It might be 3 days. It'll be 2 or 3 days. It's definitely not gonna be 4. It'll be 2 or 3 days long, the voting period, and that'll be for everything moving forward, except for once we get to fall, which will be a week, and then anime of the year will just, I don't know, probably be longer than a week even, but all categories going forward are going to be less than 5, less than 4 even. There'll be 2 or 3 each days. Because we got, like, fucking a bunch to get for, there's more than last year, only one more than last year. We split one of the categories into 2 distinct categories, and then there's one that we outright took out but replaced with something else that was missing before, so all up only 1 more, but there's about 3 technically new categories, but it's just 1 more than last time overall, because 1 was replaced and 1 was turned into 2. Yasuke split? No. But Yasuke's the one that's removed, and then we replaced it with something else. So we replaced it with cute girls doing cute things. Because last time, we didn't put in cute girls doing cute things, because they're like, well, between Yasuke and Slice of Life, you kind of have all those shows covered. But in retrospect, that was a dumb way to do it, and so the Yasuke was removed and cute girls doing cute things was added, and the one that was split into 2 was voice performance. Because before we just had voice performance. So now it's female voice performance and male voice performance are each their own category now. I wanted to add things like insert song and director and best episode and stuff, but we were like, no, everyone's too dumb to do those right. And that's the real reason. Well, like, people aren't gonna sit down and go like, oh, what do I actually think was a really well done episode? They'll just go, oh, what show do I like? I like this show. I guess this episode from it was good. Probably the last one, you know. So for that reason, we didn't put, like, that's why we didn't put best episode in. Best insert song was the same way. And there was other, like, director and everything, and all these other roles. There's, like, so much stuff that I was like, it'd be cool to add, but no one would do it right, because it's a bunch of stuff people don't care about to really think about. Like, if you put best director, no one would think, what was the best directed show? They just go, what's a show I like? Oh, who's the director? Okay, this guy, I guess. Like... So, big Sag there, but whatever. Because I was just like, in the end, I was like, it is sad to remove it, but it's only sad because it's sad. Like, it would also be sad to put it in anyway, because it wouldn't be done right. Like, it's only sad to not include it if it would have been done right, but it wouldn't have, so it's like, it'd just be a waste of a spot. Well, either way, they're not categories now. That's not the director. That's not what a director in an anime does. I know that's what a director in a live action film does. That's not direction in anime. Director in an anime lays out the tone and perspective, and that's going to be used throughout the whole thing. You're either talking about the anime director or the cinematographer when you talk about nice looking shots and transitions and stuff like that. Which could also be the editor for transitions. That's the thing, like, anime is just so much different from live action that a lot of people don't even know what direction is in anime. It's like when people said that the last 2 episodes of 86 were well directed, and I'm like, it had nice looking shots, it wasn't well directed. It was pretty standardly directed, but yes, it had very nice looking shots. I know that's direction in live action, but not really in anime. The director just, like, kind of establishes, like, a tone and, like, the general vibe and feel of it, which is why, like, a similar director, you'll end up with, like, a similar, like, kind of animation style and tone and stuff like that, rather than it, like, looking exactly the same in terms of how it's edited and shot and put together and everything. Unless, of course, it has, like... You might see that with movie directors in anime, but that's because they usually work with the same people, so they have the same, like, key animators and everything like that. Like, old Mamoru Hosoda stuff looks pretty similar because of that. Let's see... Muse Radio Overload. We already did Internet Yamero. Official Japanese Twitter account. Woo. Yeah, see, it's the Japanese Twitter account. That Twitter account's in Japanese. It's hilarious. So yeah, we already did that, but we'll do the other songs that were added. Yeah, here. I don't have my hands for my models, so I can't do the thing. A level 1 song? Holy shit. I get why they were able to make a level 1 of this. It's a really slow song. Kind of a vibe though. Look, it's Fubuki. Still funny that that's there. It's funny that they kept Fubuki's song in and also that illustration, and I guess they just didn't want to remove content, which fair enough. But after Hololive pulled out of China, the Muse Dash devs got really angry at them. Said they threatened the something of China. I don't know. And that's why none of the talents are allowed to play Muse Dash anymore. And that's why there'll never be a Hololive collab pack. Even though there totally would have been one by now if that whole incident hadn't happened. Yo. Sorry about that. That was just my mom telling me she's going to sleep even though it's 7:12 p.m. She's like, I'm super tired, I'm just going to sleep now. And I was like, oh, really? Now? She's like, yeah, I'm dead tired. And I was like, alright. Good night. She's like, I want to get 10 hours of sleep. And I'm like, alright. So my mom's a sailor. She does sail racing and also open sea boat moving. Because, like, people that have, like, luxury yachts and stuff like that, or, like they only want to use them in bays and, like, near the coast, and so they're, like, they don't know how to take one, like, across states or across countries, so she does that. It's good money, and she likes doing it. But then, yeah, she also does yacht racing. Which is what she would have been doing today. But it's the weekend, so it's the Filthy Casual League. She's in 2. There's like one that happens on Wednesday and one that happens on the weekend, and the weekend's like full of, there's like much more just chill and casual. And then the Wednesday one is super competitive because it's by people that don't have a job that isn't sailing to go to, so it's just the really intense people. It's that real shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, my mom also she's like qualified to work on a big yacht as like an upper yardsman. She's become a really big deal though in Australia. She's known here really well because she gave this big speech about sailing and everything she's done that got a lot of attention, and she's in charge of getting women more into sailing at the yacht club that she's a part of, so she's on the board of members there. She is qualified to be like a skipper, to be a captain, to be an upper yardsman. She worked on Endeavour, which is a really famous toll yacht that's like a wooden ship, the Endeavour. And yeah, she's done work between states, she's done work between countries. She spends about half her life on sea nowadays. She was the highest ranked female across everyone in the entire league for the racing. And yeah, she's just like super well known because she keeps getting all these qualifications and she keeps getting, like, all these people know her, and like everyone that she does work with, they're instantly like, oh, you're one of the best. Really, really proud of her just being able to do the things she loves now all the time. It's been like years that she's been doing it, but she's really made a name for herself. Because like the other day she said she even met like a new crew that she was gonna do something with, and one of them was like, I think I recognize you from somewhere, and then later she's like, oh, you're the one that gave that speech, and then she's like, oh yeah, and then they're like, oh my god, you've done like so much, you're so amazing, like all this stuff, which is really cool to hear about. And there's a specific kind of ship qualification that she got that didn't exist in Australia yet. Like, no one in Australia had bothered... Well, no one... people had bothered to get it in Australia, but like no one had bothered to make it like an official certification within Australia. So the like boating administration, whatever, doesn't actually have a certificate for it. So my mom was like, well then I'll make one, and she just designed one and gave it to them, and they're like, yeah, alright, here we go. Because she got one and she wanted an official certificate of it to like put on her resume, basically. A shipping resume. So she designed it, and now they use that one officially, which is really funny. Just like a very simple certificate, but still pretty cool. I really like this cover. I also like this one. This one's really good. Doki Doki Jump? I just love that name. That's a good name for a song. You ever been on one of the yachts? No, I have not. No, she's always doing actual work or racing. There's no time for someone who doesn't know what they're doing to be on one of those. She's also done the Sydney to Hobart and the Melbourne to Hobart races, which is like 3 entire days of just ridiculousness. She says that on those, it's 4 hours of sailing, 4 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sailing, 4 hours of sleep, just non-stop that for like 3 days. It's ridiculous. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. It's just like, yeah, so you wake up, you got 4 hours of like intense sailing, doing all this shit, running around, trying to go as fast as you can, then you get to sleep for 4 hours, so you better be able to fall asleep fast. Otherwise you're losing out on sleep. Because you gotta get up and do it another 4 hours soon. And it's just 4 hours awake, 4 hours of sleep constantly for multiple days. Fucked up. But that's like one of the most famous races. But yeah, she never does casual yachting. It's always transporting a boat somewhere, doing some kind of work on a toll ship. I guess there would actually be room on the toll ships, because sometimes they just have tourists on them doing a thing, and she's like taking them between countries, working on the crew. But those tourists are paying a lot of money to be there, so... And that would also mean multiple months on a boat, so... Yeah, no, not really. She's always doing actual stuff. Maybe one day though, because she's thinking about getting a house yacht once. Once we're all moved out, as in me and my brothers. Once that happens, she's saying she might get a small place or even a house yacht. Or that she'll get a small place that's just for crashing when she comes back to Melbourne, and then she'll just like go from boat crew to boat crew, you know? Because she said like when she was in Portugal, she took a boat from she took a ship from South Africa to some island, and then from that island to Portugal one time. And she said that when she was in Portugal, there was this one guy that came with, that was on her crew for that, and then when they got there, they were just in the dock one day, and there were these 2 guys that were like, hey, we just need another person, and then some guy that was on my mom's crew was just like, yeah, alright, and then he just got on their boat and left. And so I was just like, alright, he's gone now, he's on that boat. And my mom was like, saying she might just do that later, like, just wherever you land, wherever you end up landing, that's where you're like, I'm here now, and then you just find some other crew and go, hey, I'll be in your crew. And then you go with them and do whatever job they're doing. And then you're in some other country, and then you're like, hey, I'll join you guys. And then you just join some other people and go with them. And it's just like, that's a lifestyle that some people like this have. They're just like, yep, whatever, just jump on whatever next ship I see that needs me. Once when my dad did a report, my dad threw his work for a report we had to write for school. Oh yeah. 2 relative new crewmates, sudden storm hit. The new guys didn't have this. He like someone got seasick. It was a shit show. Sure does sound like it. I don't think I had my sea legs either at the time. I was starting to feel weak in the legs. As we've been on. I've been on a boat. I've been on boats before. I've just never been on a yacht, like, within the recently. But yeah, I went on boats all the time when I was a kid. Mainly for fishing. And then I've also been on boats in, like, other countries for, like, more touristy stuff as well. But yeah, I've done a lot of fishing. So I definitely can handle being on a boat. I've never gotten I got seasick. Sorry, I got seasick once when I was a baby, so young that I can't even remember it. But my mom's told me about it. But outside of that, I've never gotten seasick. I was always fine on boats as a kid. That allow the streamer to bring fortune to all of you. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this one didn't add any new songs except for just as planned plus. So we don't need to do that one right now because we're gonna do just as planned plus last Cosmic Radio Paralists. 8 new songs. Alright. And that's, yeah, where we are now, okay. It's also a concept. Oh no, I've also been on a speedboat. I've been on speedboats before as well. And like ridden on like donuts that are hanging off the back. And shit like that where like there's the long string and you're hanging off the back of a speedboat. Fucking riding through the Murray River, a famous Australian river. At the Echuca camping grounds. Yeah, I've been on like the smaller yachts for the fishing. I've been on bigger cruise ships. Only a few times the cruise ships. I don't like cruises. And then yeah, my mom, one of my mom's ex-boyfriends had a speedboat. And so we used to go out on that when we went camping. I was scratching my nose because it was so damn itchy, so I fucked up. But I had to. It was so itchy. It's still a little itchy. God damn it. And the pausing in this game sucks, so I don't want to pause. I guess. I don't know. Either way, I definitely probably wouldn't get seasick, because I don't really get any sick thing. Like, even sitting in the back to the side in a car going for, like, a winding road through a forest and up into the mountains and shit never gets me, like, seasick. Never gets me motion sick or anything like that. I never, like, have any kind of motion sickness or balance issues or seasickness. Like, I've been out, like, those boats that I took out, to, like, do fishing, like, those would sometimes be moving, and, I mean, the waves can get rocky, because we'd go, like, way out into open sea sometimes. Trying to go merlin fishing and shit. I mean, maybe I haven't felt it, but I feel like I wouldn't get seasick, because I never have trouble with that stuff. Nice. Get very nauseous in a car. Yeah, I've never had problems with that. I've been in like buses during like school trips where we have to go through massively winding parts, or being in the back of a car when it's going through the winding parts in the forest and mountain rural parts where the road just does whatever the fuck it wants. When going to like Apollo Bay and stuff on the Great Ocean Road, you gotta go through some bullshit to get to that part of the to get to that town. If you know, you know. If you're in Victoria, you probably know. But yeah. Never had a car sickness or motion sickness of any kind, really. I wonder how I'd fare in VR. I know that VR can really fuck with some people. Because with VR, if your real life movements and the movements in front of you don't match up, sometimes your body's just like, alright, standing is not an option anymore, please fall down. And then you're just like, okay, I'm down. Your body's like, this doesn't make sense, we're going down till I can figure out what the fuck's going on. The environment isn't meant to be moving around me right now, what the fuck? It gets very confused. Yo, Super Mario RPG! That game I'd be playing if I wasn't poor. I'm actually not poor. I have plenty of money. It's just that I'm not making as much as I should be at the moment because work hates me. The manager that hates me got put in charge of the schedule, so now she puts me on for one shift every week. Like, it's so obvious as well, because it's as soon as she got put in charge of the schedule. Like, everyone else, the first person was like, yep, did my schedule, the next person did my schedule, the next person did my schedule, the next person did my schedule. Then she gets put on one a week, all the time, constantly, because she hated me before that, and she still hates me now. She doesn't even try to hide it. She's so passive-aggressive with me. It's fucking annoying. And now she can just decide I don't get to make money. I'm just ignoring the ghosts. They're just gonna throw off my rhythm too much. One of the Digimon games and my friend Pedro. What did the Digimon do to you? Which Digimon game made you motion sickness though? Okay, I've done about 4. Songs are judged 90% by chorus, feet, Momeko. One of Hacker's Memory, forget the name. Isn't Hacker's Memory the sequel to Cyber Sleuth? The second Cyber Sleuth game? Did the first one not give you motion sickness? Or do you mean you played it, the complete edition that has both? Because Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory is the second Cyber Sleuth game. Blah. Ah. Complete edition? Yeah, because that has... Complete edition has both. I have complete edition on the Switch. I bought it like when it came out, and then I hardly played it. The same reason I haven't played... all of them starting here. All of these, just, you know, just all of these, just, none of these have been opened even once. Not even once. They're just all chilling here. Where is it? Where is Digi? Where's the Mon? Where's Digimon? Oh wait, because I opened it, right? I have opened Digimon at least once, so it's here. There it is. But yeah, I haven't played all of those for the same reason. I want to play them on stream instead. I am cursed. I am cursed by my desire to want to do that, and so everything I'm just like, oh well, like, but I could wait and then stream this. And there's only a handful of games I end up letting myself play off stream. The cross I have to bear. The problem is I'll get distracted and not finish a game if I'm not streaming it, that's why. Like, I've always been really bad with that, but when I actually stream something, I'm like, well, I'm streaming it, people are waiting for the content, I gotta finish the game. And then I actually end up committing myself to finishing the games, and I have been finishing games way more often since I started streaming. It works, even though it might seem like it not, because I take forever to get games done still. But that's because I like to 100% JRPGs. But it's definitely actually getting stuff done. Starting less games, but getting more of them done, you know? That's kind of the trade-off you gotta make. I used to start everything, only finish very few. Now I start very few, but finish all of them. Eventually. Gonna get back to streaming again soon. It's me, Vyaka, Ishin, and Gaiden right now. And surprisingly well on Switch. Is it that surprising? Isn't it like a PS3 game? Isn't it a PS3 game? Was it a PS4 game? I can't even remember, bro. Oh, it was a fucking Vita game, bro. Of course it runs well on Switch. It also had a version on PS4, but it was a Vita game. Yeah, no wonder. That's Switch is more powerful than a Vita, at the very least. Yeah, you have lazy porting to thank for that, or just bad. I mean, even there's some games that aren't ports that run badly, like Pokemon. But that's just incompetence. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Because then there's things like Doom Eternal, right? Like, everyone always talks about how that looks fucking amazing for the Switch version of it. Like, holy shit, how did they make it look that good still? And it runs perfectly. And it's like, yeah, because they fucking, like, got a different developer to do it, and they didn't force it to come out at the same time as everything else, and that developer, like, knew how the Switch worked, and, like, really put effort into making it run good. There's so many ports that are just, like, terrible. And it's like, they don't have to be. These people are just lazy. And if it's not a port, then they're just incompetent. Like the fucking Game Freak programmers. Or their fucking spaghetti code. That literally makes no sense. Fucking university student studying, like, game programming would be able to code the Pokemon games better than Game Freak does. I'd be able to, and I don't even fucking know code. But I know the basics. Because I did study it for 1 year at university. So I know that you don't fucking store the same character multiple times when you need to call on them multiple times. You just store them once and then call upon the same model anytime you need it. Instead of having a different model for every time you call upon them. It makes no sense to do it that way. Just loading more assets in for no reason. Literally no reason. Just incompetence. And then people talk about the game lagging. It's like, yeah, it runs poorly because it's fucking... it doesn't know how to load shit. Sometimes the flags to deload certain things don't proc either. So you just end up with, like, way too much loaded, and then the game suffers from memory overflow, and that's why you get lag until you restart it. It's like... just starts leaking memory. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. Had dynamic resolution scaling down to like 200p, but something like Tears of the Kingdom and Xenoblade Mobs. Yeah, those are fucking... the Monolith Soft people are wizards, that's why. Because Monolith Soft also work on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And they also make the Xenoblade games. They also work on Splatoon and Animal Crossing and one of the Pokemon games, Legends Arceus. Wow, the one everyone says is good. Yeah, they're absolute legends. By the way, that's why, like, people always talk about, like, how it's weird how much marketing Nintendo gives the Xenoblade Chronicles games. And it's like, because the Monolith Soft people are fucking gods that, like, do so much good work for them. So then they can cash in all their good boy chore points to get good marketing for their own games. They, like, do all their chores before bedtime, and then Nintendo gives them one good advertising campaign coupon, and then they can cash it in when they put out a game. And then there was also that time when Splatoon 3 had to be delayed from the middle of the year to September. Last year? Was that last year? Yeah, last year. And so then they had no game to come out in the middle of the year. They're like, oh no, Splatoon 3 got delayed to September. What else is coming out around September? Oh, Xenoblade 3. Hey, Monolith Soft, have you actually finished that game? And then they're like, yeah, of course we finished the game. We're good at our job. And then they're like, okay, can you just put it out, like, next month in July? Instead of the release date you announced that was, like, September? And they're like, yeah, okay. And they just put out a trailer that announced they were coming out next month. And then everyone's like, wait, what the fuck? Because Splatoon had not actually been announced for that date. But everyone suspected it was originally meant to come out there and then got delayed to September, which then later turned out to be true. Now imagine if Game Freak were optimizing all the games for... Yeah, exactly. It would be a fucking disaster. Heck, it wasn't even Game Freak. Game Freak wasn't even able to make Kanto fit into the Johto games. That was Satoru Iwata. He came in and made that possible. They couldn't make it possible. They couldn't get it to work. And so then he, like, came onto the project and was like, no, let me do it. And then he did it, and then he's like, there you go, you're welcome. And so it's like never them that are able to do the, like, crazy technical cool stuff in Pokemon games. If there's something cool, it got in despite of them, not because of them. It's a sad state of affairs, honestly. I'll always love Pokemon. I'm a Pokemon kid. Monosoft's on Pokemon, we would have already had an official Pokemon MMO, including all regions in the national... I don't know about that, but they did work on Legends Arceus, which is why that game doesn't run like Alice, and is the one everyone actually says is good of all the recent games. And yeah, they worked on just like any like big, massive, cool, good Switch game. Animal Crossing, both Splatoons. The DLC in Splatoons. The two Zeldas. And of course Xenoblade Chronicles is fucking great. And Bait and Kaidos. That's all them, baby. God, the patterns are so weird. I cannot wrap my head around these patterns, bro. I just like can't get into a flow with the rhythm. What? I actually fucking lost it. That's insane. Holy shit. Yeah, I just could not. That was so weird. The patterns in that are so weird. No. There we go. I'll have to deal with that one later. That's a weird one. Arceus is that I have whenever I'm looking at it is that I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy the relatively empty void that is the map. It's not an empty void, bro. It's got Pokemon in it. Monolith Soft fucking designed the open world. You throw the Pokeballs, the Pokemon. Nah, yeah, it's semi-empty, but I mean, if you just follow the story, like, you don't have to really go off the beaten path if you don't want to. It's just because there's, like, side quests and extra Pokemon to discover and stuff, if you want to. It's definitely good. Definitely a good game. If you, I don't know, into what it has. I don't know your taste well enough to say if you'd like it, but yeah. I very much liked it. And it's better than fucking the mainline Pokemon games of recent. It's like the best Pokemon game since Black 2, White 2, which is still the best ones ever. Black 2, White 2, peak of the franchise, for sure. Man, after we get the next generation, we're gonna get the Black-White remakes, and that scares me. Because the first two remakes are like, what if we take the base games and we add a fuck ton of new content? Like, so much new content, ways to get the new legendaries that have been introduced since. Like, in cool storylines where you get items and go to unique places where those legendaries are now in that region, and what if we add an entire fucking battle frontier to a game that didn't have it, and all the modern mechanics and all this other cool stuff? And of course we include everything that was in the 3rd edition, because we're adding even more content on top of that. To the Ruby Sapphire remakes being like, well, what if we just didn't add new content, or well, what if we added a bit of new content, and we made the legendaries just lame post-game stuff where you just go into a void and they're there, and you don't do a cool story in a new area of the region that they exist in. And so there's just a bit of new content, but also nothing from Emerald. There's nothing from Emerald, guys. And it's like, okay, this is, like, bad. And then with Diamond Pearl, they're just like, okay, now what if... what if the remakes had less content than the base games, even? Not even less than Platinum, just less than the base games. It's like, oh, so you're just remaking the games with even less content now? What the fuck are you doing? What? So, I have no faith that the Black-White remakes will be good, because one, they're gonna remake Black-White and then probably not even touch Black 2, White 2. And it's gonna have no fucking content. It's gonna have less than Black-White add, and it'll just be like, shit. It's like, it's such a shame. The remakes used to be so cool. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, fucking amazing. Added so much compared to the original Gen 2 games. The Gen 2 games are nothing compared to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Ruby Sapphire, it's like, some parts are better, some are worse, you know? You can get more content by playing Emerald overall, but there are some parts that are better in Ruby Sapphire. Diamond Pearl is just, like, literally not even worth it. Like, it's literally not even worth checking out at all, in any way, shape, or form. There's not a single aspect that is better. It's all worse. I mean, Platinum, no, they didn't. No Distortion World, no story for Garantina. He's just in the void place with all the other legendaries that you reach in the post-game now. That's always the post-game, where it's just like, oh, here are all the legendaries. And it had less content than Diamond Pearl. Even. Like, get this, right? Heart Gold, Soul Silver remakes added the Battle Frontier to Johto. Johto did not have the Battle Frontier originally. They added a Battle Frontier to Johto for the remake. Then, for Ruby Sapphire, they didn't include the Battle Frontier, even though Emerald had one. They're just like, no, Emerald content doesn't exist here. And then they just did the same thing here with fucking Diamond Pearl. They're just like, no, no Battle Frontier. And then the latest main game didn't even have a battle tower, which at least Sword and Shield had that. We don't even have that anymore in the mainline games that are new, like... Granted, overall, Scarlet and Violet does have a better post-game than Sword and Shield, but it's still just fucking dumb. That for some reason they just don't want to make a game with content. I don't get it. Like, the older games used to be like, here's everything, and the new ones are like, here's some of these, but now these are removed in its place. And it's like, why don't you just fucking make all of it? Why does it have to be just cherry-picking a few things? Like, it doesn't make any sense. No, so yeah, I have no faith that the Black White remix will be good. I have no faith that the next generation game will be good. Yeah. I'd like to be proven wrong. But the problem isn't even the console. You know, some people make jokes, they're like, Pokemon really needs a console that isn't the Switch. It's like, okay, but way better games run perfectly fucking fine on it. It's because Game Freak are incompetent. It doesn't matter what console. If they were making it for a better console, it'd probably be even worse, because they'd be forced to try and make it even, like, higher res, and it would just fuck them up even more. Like, the next Switch is meant to be an actually powerful console, so I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen then. That's what all the rumors say, at least, that this next console is gonna be powerful. Which I actually believe. There are people that doubt it, but I'm like, there's no reason that it wouldn't be. Like, Nintendo's philosophy isn't let's purposefully make a less powerful console. That's never been why they do what they do. Why they do what they do is their point's been let's make innovation instead of graphical improvements. And they specifically started that after the GameCube because they outright said once you reach the visual clarity of the GameCube, improving the graphics doesn't actually make the gameplay better. It just makes the game look better. It doesn't actually make the gameplay any more visually clear. And so the gameplay experience is no longer improved by improving the graphics, and so instead they focus on improving the gameplay experience with other innovations. That was when Satoru Iwata was in charge as well, and he's dead now. And I mean, rest in peace, God bless his soul, but he was still, the Switch came out after he died, but he did, like, it was well known that he was working on the Switch and had a lot of say in its development before he died. Because it was already in development for a long time before that he died. And, the current Nintendo president has outright said, like, oh, we don't want to do that anymore, we don't want to, like, we don't need to push innovation anymore, we know that what we have here is good, we want to focus on making a good hybrid console. And so they said, like, they've already confirmed the next console is going to be another hybrid console like the Switch. And so if they're not adding any innovation, if they're just doing the Switch again, then yeah, the only place to go is trying to make it actually powerful. And it's also coming out multiple years after the PS5 and Xbox Series X are already out, so it could be, like, being as powerful as them isn't cutting edge anymore, so it could do that, while being a hybrid, or be slightly less. And that's what all the rumors say. All the rumors say it's about as powerful as them. Roughly. And that it can run, like, it'll be able to easily run ports of games from those consoles. Like, apparently the Final Fantasy remakes are going to be able to come out on it and stuff. Apparently it's a rumor that Square's already got the dev kit for the next console and is gonna release the Final Fantasy VII remakes on it. Now, it could obviously be wrong, but if there's no other innovation, then there's nothing to do but make it more powerful. If they know that this is, you know, what they should be doing from now on, focus on hybrid, then yeah, they should just at this point do it again, but make it powerful. And I think the fact that there was no Switch Pro might be another reason why people doubt it. But they already explained why there was no Switch Pro and instead it was an OLED, and that's because of the chip shortage. They ordered the OLED screens, and they got a shit ton of OLED screens, and they're like, great. And then there was the chip shortage, and they're like, oh, we can't make this with an achievable stock. And Nintendo actually care about their customers, so they decided not to make a console that they couldn't supply, unlike Microsoft and Sony, who didn't give a fuck if supply couldn't meet demand. And they didn't give a fuck if some people ended up bending to the will of scalpers and giving them thousands of dollars. They were like, yep, that seems fine, let's just put it out. Even though we can't meet demand. But yeah, Nintendo didn't want a PS5 situation, so they, didn't have one. Because you can choose to just not have that, you know, if you want to. That is an option. Anyways, I remember when the backlash was enough for them to finally put out a statement that this quality is unacceptable, the performance will be better than the DLC released, and I heard from several people it was even worse. Really? I didn't hear anyone say the DLC was worse performance-wise. I heard it was about the same. Next Switch is rumored to be around a PS4 Expo. To be fair, Switch was pretty much out of stock a decent amount of times as well. The first month of OLED came out, I believe they were out of stock here whenever I checked. Really? That's weird. I mean, I guess maybe the chip shortage also made it hard to get new OLEDs out. But there's not, the base Switch never went out of stock in an extreme way. I'm sure some stores did, but it never did in a very, like, as bad as the PS5 did. Like, if you ordered it online, you could just get it. In fact, after the PS5 came out, that's why, like, when the PS5 came out, the first month, what was the best-selling console that month? The Switch. What was the best-selling console the next month? The Switch. What was the best-selling console the next month? The Switch. It took, like, a year for there to be a month where the Switch wasn't the best-selling console after the PS5 came out, because there was just so little stock that even if you were selling out, you were not outperforming the Switch still, which was like a 6-year-old console. It was like ridiculous. It's like, if you selling out means you're still losing to the competition, maybe you shouldn't have come out. Like, that's too little stock. You're selling out and you're losing still. Like, your new thing is losing to the old thing by your competitor still. And it's selling out, though, so you literally can't beat it. It's literally impossible to beat it. That's how bad it was. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, the holiday season happened, and it's just like, yep, Switch is the best-selling game of the holiday season, again. You done fucked up. And now the PS5's problem is that it has literally 0 games, last I checked. Last I checked, PS5 has 0 games on it. Not a single port or anything. Like, there's literally 0 games. They don't exist. They haven't released one yet. They're still waiting on that. And the Switch has at least 1 game, if I remember correctly, so That's another advantage it has. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. It's possible the Switch doesn't have a game, and the PS5 does have one. I feel the zero game things is more of an Xbox thing. I guess, but I've never seen anyone make that joke because no one buys Xbox anyway. But everyone makes the joke about PS5 because they buy a PS5 and then they have no games. Huh, that's weird. Maybe it was, I don't know. I guess it was sold out in some areas then. Either way, it never got as bad as, like, the PS5 got, at the very least. Because they had time to build up stock by the time the chip shortage hit, and so only the OLED was affected. Because they had just built up the amount by then. So didn't Fire Emblem Three Houses come out in the holiday season? I feel like if you just bought a Switch like before it came out, you'd be easier. It may have been because it was just the holiday season, and you know. During its first, like, I don't know, 5 years, it would usually sell out during the holidays. What? What the heck? That was weird. Switch OLED and PS5 was sold out for a good amount of time, while Series X and S came back into stock quite quickly. Yeah. I don't really keep track of Nintendo games in general though, because most don't really interest me that much, but a streamer I worked for was playing in, and I saw it was basically everything I wanted. Yeah, Fire Emblem's sick. Free Houses especially is really good. Hey, it's the other needy streamer overload loading screen that this game has. Yeah, I obviously I have a lot. Each row is 6 games, so just you know, just you know, just you know, just you know. It's over 100. It's over 100. Even my physical copies are over 100, and that's not factoring in all the digital games I have. Like this one, Muse Dash is digital only. Even physical, I have over 100 Switch games. It's a serious problem. But it's because the Switch is a very good JRPG machine, and I love me JRPGs. So, yeah. And then I also really like, you know, all the main IPs: Metroid, Fire Emblem, Mario, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Pokemon, Splatoon, Xenoblade. Zelda, what else is there? You know, all the main IPs I'm into. And then yeah, I also have a bunch of third-party games as well, but yeah. That's where it's mostly JRPGs. Bruh. Stop, I don't want to do that. That's a big bruh. Yeah, no, I love all of those. You can even see it, because this is, when I go to all software, it's organized by most played. So you can see Splatoon 2 and 3 are up here, because they're online games, so of course they're the most played. 2's just been out longer for free, so it's above it, for now. I've played free more now than I had played of 2 when it had been out for as long as 3's been out now, so it will pass it probably before it even stops getting new content. There's Fire Emblem, great game. Free Houses is great at least. There's the Xenoblades, another Xenoblade. There's Breath of the Wild, Pokemon, Mario Kart, Animal Crossing. A little Picross, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just a bit of Picross, just a bit, just a tad. There's another one over here, another one over here. Don't worry about it. It's Tears of the Kingdom. There's Pikmin. Fucking love Pikmin. Arceus. Smash. Monster Hunter. ARMS. You guys remember the hit Nintendo game ARMS? It's the best Kirby game ever fucking made. Tennis. Luigi mentioned Free was fucking fantastic. Mario Bros. Wonder was great. Dragon Quest XI is fantastic. Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1? I love them all. All that jazz. Yeah, you can see near the top, it's like Xenoblade and Splatoon and Fire Emblem just hanging out. Hyrule Warriors is up there because that game's massive. Funny thing for Zelda, that does somewhat interest me as a puzzle game, but other than that, I'm not really interested. Yeah, I mean, that's partly what it is. It's just that adventure's also a big part of it. And the story, I guess, is also important. You know, the characters are downright iconic. Link, Zelda, Ganon, they've been with us for so long. Just in the cultural zeitgeist, there's... Yeah, Nwezi, if you're still here, what do you think of this Aira model? This different one. Got twin tails, and I'm wearing a more white, kind of pastel style outfit instead of the black hoodie. Nostalgia for Gmod going for it. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, $60 if you're just in it for the puzzle aspect is yeah, because like the thing with like when I buy it, it's because the whole package is something I want. It's not just one part. But hey, that took about 3 hours. That's actually what I, in my head, thought it would take, so that makes sense. Look at Twin Tail Aira. Hair going everywhere. It's just Gmod disguised as a game with plot. I mean, it's also an adventure game though, like, it's such a big part of it. But yes, I definitely get what you're saying. I mean, it's definitely there. Like that time when I was running around the world exploring and I just found this big wasteland and there was just a hole in the ground and I fell in it and I'm like, I'm in a hole, and then I just used the Gmod contraptions to make a thing that could fling me and a crystal that was in the hole out of the hole, and then I grabbed that crystal and I took it to the empty shrine location and then it became a shrine, and then I went into the shrine and then I did the shrine puzzle. Actually, no, I didn't, because, right, it was a crystal thing. It was where you take the shrine to the shrine, so therefore that is the puzzle, and then you just instantly get the reward. There is no shrine puzzle, because the shrine puzzle is doing the puzzle to get the shrine. And it's like, that's on, like, the edge of the map in some random-ass corner. Like, there's no reason to be out there. I just was exploring, and then I just... It's shit like that that makes it, like, that's part of... That's definitely a key part of the vibe, you know? It won't work as well if you're not willing to just explore and do adventure shit as well. The plot you can kind of ignore, honestly, if you don't care about that, but, I mean, it's there, if you want it to be. But yeah, obviously, being invested in every part of it makes it better, of course. I mean, that's just true of any game. But hey, you gotta change your clothes, yeah! Let's, Let's get me up here, there we go. And then we'll... I think if I do this... No, that's that. There we go. So I got like this outfit on with this, and then I got this really shiny skirt on that like you never get to see, and I got like the band-aids and shit on my arms and all that. Oh, don't look at the panties. Yeah, it's like a very like gothic pastel, more pastel leaning. I just say gothic because Aira is demon. But yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. I love it. And I love the twin tails. And also panties. They're there. Don't worry. They're modeled in, guys. No need to worry. Anyway. Stream over now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the getting that content. Trying to put more streams out, and I will try to stream tomorrow. And if I do, it'll just be back to Xenoblade free, because we got three more side quests to do in that, and then I will, after I've done that, we will have done every side quest up to level 55, and some over level 55. But then we'll continue on with the story at that point, before doing the rest in the post-game. Awkward. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm terrible at, signing off. So if I stream tomorrow, it'll be Xenoblade. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Toast, Dennis, Sky, and whoever else was here in the past. I hope you all had a great time and enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, that was a yawn. Bed? No, it's only 8:25 p.m. I haven't eaten dinner yet, nor have I gone on my nighttime walk yet, so I need to do both of those. What do I feel like there was something I meant to say, but I forgot to say. That's why yeah, okay. It's not coming back to me. So yeah, see you tomorrow with Xenoblade. Hopefully. Hope you enjoyed today. Stay frosty. Aira-chan beam.